Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a brand new video. So for today's one we are having another solo shuffle, but this time with a fresh implementations from 10.0.7. So I'm pretty much running the same build as I did in that review 2 videos ago. And in case you haven't watched that, here is the short sneak peek of a talents that I'm gonna be running. Left side a lot of changes, right side as well, swapped from ascendance to the Primordial wave and splintered elements, going more for that haste factory. Anyway, if you want to see that more in depth, you just check the 2 videos ago what I did, and yeah, I did the full explanation there. And in case you want to support this channel, tossing a subscribe and like would help a ton, and it's totally free, so please do so if you haven't. And without any further ado, let's just start with the solo shuffle. So here we are, I'm playing with Arms Warrior and Restoration Shaman versus Marksman Hunter, Frost Mage and Restoration Druid. So idea is to sit on Mage, and I actually managed to bust him straight out of the stealth with the Root Totem, and I actually went for a Purge, but he blinked behind the pillar. So the plan is still the same. I wanna first purge every buff and shield out of him, and then start attacking. And I'm doing the pretty good job, as you can see. Everything is purged at this point from him. Here I'm just trying to go for a Hex on Druid to see if he's down to take it and to just go straight on a Mage. And here we lower him to 20% of the HP, and he decided to blink into the LOS from his healer, so he was forced to ice block there, otherwise he would be dead. So while he ice blocked, we decided to swap on a Hunter a little bit, but he immediately cancelled it, so we went back for a Mage. Druid used his hard healing ability. So here I decided to do a trick on a Mage with my static field totem to move him away from the healer so we can try to deal some damage, but it wasn't really successful because Druid tricked me with his return to the other place spell. And here we keep on going for the Mage. I tried to hex the Druid, but this time he changed into the form, so it wasn't successful, but I thought it was gonna be successful every other time, but seems like he learned his lesson straight after the first hex, which is, good for him and bad for me, of course. Here we keep applying the pressure on a Mage. I was trying to purge the Thorns, which I managed to do. We did some very good damage, but he used his second ice block. So here we decided to swap back on a Druid. And after the Mage is free, we just decided to go back for a Mage because he's for sure easiest one to kill. Anyway, dealing some good damage. Here I was trying to hex the Druid, but he was a little too far away, and we got returned to the spot once again, where I managed to interrupt the polymorph, and this time he managed to poly me, which was kinda suck. And I don't know what was I saving my trinket for. Anyway, here trying to purge this time thing, but he decided to use it immediately, which was kinda bad from his side because he had a lot of hots and he just couldn't use it when he get on more low HP. But yeah, that was interesting decision. Ooh, here I did a big fail with the Miss of Sundering and went for rolling with Primordial wave, and Mage actually managed to die. So here we go, the first victory. Let's go on to the second match. So second matchup is here. I'm now playing with the Hunter and Resto Druid, and of course plan is to go for a Mage, and this one was actually a funniest game that I had in a while, and you're about to see why. Anyway, they are trying to go for me, Warrior is doing his insane charge, Mage is, trying to catch me in a Fire and Frost. We just go for a Mage, and Hunter decided to go for a one-shot, while Mage decided never to use one of his ice blocks, or his Shaman decided not to use any CD, but I don't blame the Shaman in this situation, because Mage should have watched for himself, and he just should ice block. Come on, man. So this was funny. I laughed so hard after this, and especially after this conversation that you're about to see in the chat. Anyway, let's go on to the third matchup. So this was funny because Mage really thinks that it's Hunter's fault, because when he plays with him he doesn't kill anyone, but when he's against him he one-shots him, and he just can't realize that it's his fault because he just didn't ice block. But yeah, anyway, he's just mad and he wants to go for a Hunter, so I was like, okay, let's go for a Hunter. I don't think what could we go better here. Anyway, here we go. I'm trying to apply some real pressure, but the Hunter is getting fully healed. mage and my druid were running around the pillar with a warrior, and I did actually a good thing to throw them away behind, but unfortunately I was the only person that was doing damage. The mage was doing nothing, so it was a very big miracle that I managed to pull the turtle of the hunter with my strong Yelly Blast and Primordial Wave. Anyway, after the turtle is gone, I'm going back for a hunter, and I just think that he's more soft than a warrior and that he can die easily. Here I go for a Bloodlust and, you know, using my Wolfies, having 10 stacks, just trying to go insane for him. I made mistakes, so I went for a cast of the Yelly Blast. So here was hunter so close to die, but again, mage was doing 0 damage. As you can see on my details in the corner, he's almost for a double amount behind everybody else. And at this point it makes me very sad, because I'm the one that have to bring the kill. I'm the one that, you know, have to do some sort of CC and stuff like that. So here I had a very good idea with static field totem. It just wasn't fat enough pillar, so I just couldn't manage to get that control. Here again I was missing just that little bit of damage from the mage, so the hunter could get finished, but Shaman used his CD that he cannot be interrupted, so my interrupt went in a wind there, and it was once again very sad situation. So here I am trying to lower hunter for a 5th time so far in this game, and he's just managing to survive. Oh god, I love this bug when their health disappear when they use the fake death, and Blizzard still hasn't fixing that, and it's been in the game since the Dragonflight started. And here, for some very weird reason, Druid and I managed to grab that kill. And as you can see in a counter in the details, mage is so far behind, but thank god we managed to do this. Anyway, let's go on to the 4th matchup. So the plan here is very simple. I am playing with hunter once again, and of course plan is to go straight on a mage and try to one-shot him. He decided to use his stealth too late, so I actually managed to bust him straight away, and I'm here just trying to purge him once again. Hunter is even dropping them in a place, and so far we are having a great start. Once again he used his time thing, which I managed to purge straight away, and we are just going for a insane damage here. Once again, for a so many times I managed to fail with my Sundering, and I actually managed to catch the druid with the hex here, which was insane surprise, but he just trinketed his way out of it instantly. So here we keep going. We are just doing the damage on mage. Hunter was trying to use the freeze trap on a druid, and at this moment I noticed that warrior was standing in a place and being EFK, and I don't know why rest of shaman was trying to hex him. He wasn't even moving. Anyway, I decided to swap for him if he's EFK, but he decided to come back immediately, so it was kind of missed opportunity, because it's much easier to kill someone while they're EFK and they doesn't deal any damage to you, or they are not using any of their CDs, which we could have done here, but we just I just noticed too late, because my hunter haven't noticed it at all. So here we just go for our regular way, trying to kill the mage, and at this point I'm seeing right now, of course I haven't seen that in the game, that the warrior is applying some insane pressure. So I was just a fool for, you know, not trying to static field him and move him away, or, you know, just use my root to peel him off my guy a little bit. But so here I noticed, I decided to swap on him a little bit, because mage was doing insane job with kiting me, and here I decided to go for a hex on a druid and to actually try to kill the mage, but he has run behind the pillar once again. He kinda learned his lesson here, that he has to kite it, and at this point I am now wondering how my shaman is just not managing to run away from warrior. I mean, yeah, warriors have insane mobility, all those charges and jumps, but you're a shaman, you have the ghost wolf, you have the knockback, you have the roots. It's just weird that he can't manage to kite him, and at this point it will be the thing that will cost us the game, because warrior is just not stopping at all. So here we swapped for a warrior a little bit. We lowered him, but he uses his defensives. Then I lowered the mage down again, but he uses his ice block again. and right now I'm at a good position because mage is running away from his druid, so here I'm trying to relocate him to, you know, move him away. And while I was second away from killing the mage, our shaman died unfortunately, so we got a loss there, and I was very sad and pissed off about it, but it is what it is. Let's go on to the fifth matchup. So at this point, Warrior was kinda annoyed to go for a mage because he gets a lot of CC and he just can't follow him up. So he told me, dude, let's go for a shaman, and shaman is actually quite bad because he doesn't know how to kite and, you know, to do that stuff. And don't get me wrong, me and Hunter did a big fail in a previous game for not helping him to get rid of that warrior, but anyway, he was supposed to outrun him for sure with all the things he had. Anyway, back to the game. Here we are doing insane pressure on a shaman. I used my hero, I used my wolves, I used my primordial wave and even ancestral guidance just to, you know, heal us a bit while we are sitting on shaman, and we are just going straight insane on him, and here he survives with 2% of HP. We just keep going. I did a perfect interrupt here and there was nothing he could do, so he just simply got murdered away and we got the victory there. Anyway, on to a sixth and a final match. So final match is here. I'm playing once again with a bad and a salty mage who is still mad at Hunter, but at this point he was the bigger problem. If I could need to say who's the weakest link here, I would say that it's mage and rest of shaman for sure. So anyway, warrior decided to charge on us, and while we wait the hunter, we decided to go for a warrior for a little bit. So hunter is out, we are going for him. I'm actually going full for my alley blast, primordial wave, and to be honest, I don't know why hunter did turtle here. He just wasn't in danger at any moment. He was at 100% HP. My assume is that he probably misclicked or he saw us using some of the spells that could possibly harm him, so he decided to go turtle, but he actually cancelled it very quickly, so I don't really know what have happened here. Probably a misplay. Anyway, mage has managed to freeze the druid, and here we keep applying the pressure on a hunter, and he's just being hard to lower down a lot of hots and things on him. Anyway, here we are managing to drop him below the 50%, and here we go, some more damage. His health bugs once again, which, oh my god, I can't describe you how much this pisses me off when you can't see their health bars, so you have to move your eyes to the right side, and you know, you just get disoriented a lot for no reason. So here druid was actually disoriented, so I managed to pull up on a hex on him, and he used his trinket on that hex, and here we are lowering the hunter once again and on a very low percent of HP, and here I am catching them with the static field totem. Hunter's health finally on bug, which, I don't know, makes my life easier. Anyway, we keep going on him. Druid is struggling to keep him alive, and the Prophy Elemental Blast comes in clutch, and we are managing to finish him. So we have come to an end of this video. As you can see, in my opinion, pretty interesting game of the solo shuffle with decently bad restoration shaman and decently bad mage, and it was actually full of drama because a lot of times people were getting on solo HP and we were actually managing to get a kill or to survive, blah blah blah. So overall I'm very satisfied with the game, and I can tell you that I was very much relieved because there wasn't a retribution paladin in the solo shuffle roster, because they are right now in every single game and they're so annoying, and I'm just being disgusted by them at this point. Anyway, that will do for this video. Comment down below what is your opinion about the all retribution paladins in these solo shuffle games, and are they annoying to you as well? And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like this video if you liked it, to support the channel and help the algorithm gods to boost it up a little bit. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one.